not sure what I'm gonna go after. I need to get the 1,000,000 rod so I can actually go for the ghost fin. I don't think I can catch that. No, I don't have enough weight for that. Oh, if you don't know, you can get just like lucky rod and then go start getting your 300 rare and epic fish done in the treasure room over here for getting your ghost fin rod. You can just start working on it, and then eventually when you get 1,000,000, you can get the astral rod, and then farm for the 3 mystic fish and secret fish that are inside of the Sisyphus statue room. was confused at first with fish it. When you first start, it's not very well explained on rod progression on a lot of videos. They kind of give you a vagueness. If you want a simplified answer, fish until you get the lucky rod. Use the lucky rod inside of the treasure room, which is below Lost Island. You need 75,000 to get the suit, the diving gear. That way you can get down here. Fish till you have done everything except for the mystic fish and secret fish. And by then you will have 1,000,000 coins. Use that to get the astral rod, then use the astral rod to get 3 mythic fish and a secret fish. It should only take you like 2 days, 3 days, depending on how active you are. Then from there you just use the ghost fin rod to go after the other rods, like the element quest and stuff. And then while you're doing like the element quest, you're gonna want to save up to get the cursed bobber for the mutation chance increase. I'm currently using the Santa Bobber for Festive for more money. Although I wish the skins did something, because I feel like if you had to grind Christmas celebration for a skin, you might as well get a miniature buff, like I don't know, like extra 20% luck on skins when you have them equipped. Something like that. But just do it for like all skins. That way there's a reason to use them other than looks. For the people that actively go in and watch my videos, I will be doing a universal time progression guide here soon on Roblox, and that way people have a simplified version compared to what you usually see people talking about. Because I've been seeing a lot of guides where they don't really give you a very good progression path for it. I don't know if I really care for the Christmas event, because not worth it. Enchant stones are worth it. Luck potions are not really worth it. The sled isn't really worth it. Mutation potions are not really worth it. The plaque doesn't really do anything for you. The only reason why is just to go to the enchant stone. mean, skins are nice, but yeah, they're meh. You're not going to be using a. Most people aren't going to use a Christmas skin for the entire year. It's nice. It's just there's better skins. Although I do see a, I don't know, I do see a point in some people's progression with this, but I feel like it's just quicker to skip a lot of the routes, go straight for Astral after getting lucky, which is not that expensive. Then save up and grind after you get Astral for the Ghost Fin, which is this quest, Deep Sea. It's not too hard. Simple quest. You can get most of it done with Lucky Rod and then finish the rest of it once you get the Astral Rod. Because you may not be able to catch the secret fish with the Lucky Rod, you can catch everything else. I was a little, I get why people like this more than fish, because you can't really fail in this. And you can auto grind naturally without having to download a macro or anything crazy. So after you get through the grind with the already built-in auto system, then you can essentially just get yourself straight into collecting skins and side rods that are less important. Oh, if you get the chance, grind Santa's gifts at the gift factory, because they have a chance to give you transcendent stones. I don't plan to use them until I get an Astral Rod at minimum. Also, sorry for not streaming frequently, but I decided to focus on family time this past couple days. That sort of thing. Weird. I don't know why it's not letting you chat. I can see your chat right now. There's a possibility it might just be bugged right now. Or it might just be delayed. Uh, there shouldn't be no blocks. It's under standard community moderation, so it just is supposed to remove profanity. Is a possibility you could have misinterpreted a word in the typing. I know that's a common problem in some chats. It might just be bugged right now, or just misreading it because it's automated content filtering right now in live chat. I'll check my settings for the live stream. Oh, for fish, I went and got the Polaris Serenade. I wanted Chrysalis, but they said they were gonna buff Polaris, so I went and got that. Chrysalis might have been better, technically. But Serenade was good choice in terms of just grind in general. Also, it just technically added to guitar collection. Also, I recommend if you haven't gotten the North Star rod yet, or the North Star rod, you should grind for that in the Fishmas area. Although I will say it is a terrible, terrible grind. Honestly, I don't really plan on playing that frequently. I played in a Blue Moon, and even then not for long, because there's, to put it simply, oh yeah, the North Pole rod is the one for Fishmas. It's a craftable, a limited time craftable. You need the Maelstrom rod and a Fallen Snowblade if you want to get it semi quickly. You need a frozen version of the secret fish that's over at the new island, the Frost Warrum. Not like the one that's in the undersea area. Then you need the Frostbitten North Star Whale, which you can only get that with a Maelstrom rod. And then you need, lastly, 2 essences of winter essences that you get from the Frost Moon when you're fishing. Oh, if you want to get the Frostworm, you're going to want to do that tomorrow when it turns winter for all the servers. Because it's easier to spawn him when you're doing the day cycle spam with sundials. I have the frozen Frostworm, but I don't have the Frostbitten North Star Whale because I have not been able to get it on the Maelstrom rod. I tried. I just can't seem to catch it for whatever reason. It never shows up. It's equivalent to hunting down a secret fish. Like a actual secret fish. Not the forest ancients or the Eternals. It's worse than catching Eternal by like twice as much. There's only 8 days left to achieve that. Your best bet is this weekend in 11 hours from now. There's going to be the admin events. You're better off fishing at that time frame to try and get it on your Maelstrom rod. As for the frozen worm, tomorrow, as soon as it hits winter rotation, spam sundials and to get the frost worm. If you have a fallen snowblade, use that. That way you can get the frozen without having to spend millions and millions and millions on top of millions just to get the frozen mutation. Yeah, I'm gonna warn you, the North Star Whale is awful. Like, the worst thing to catch. Especially because you need to catch it with the Maelstrom rod. And that thing does not have the greatest luck. If you want to catch it quickly, though, if you do have, so this weekend during the admin abuse and black market, look for the coin baits that have a thousand universal luck bonus. If you can get a couple of those, you can usually catch them in like a 1 in 4 chance with those coins on the maelstrom rod. Um, Maybe I have things to do tomorrow, so I'm not sure if I'll be able to. I want to, but I just have a lot of stuff to do. Even if I don't show up for admin abuse, I do plan to put out a universal tower defense video, at least, that I'm working on, because I plan to do a quick progression guide, because I noticed nobody really has a great progression guide for that. But if I am free at that time frame, which it's 11 hours from now, so 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, so 10 o'clock, 10, no, yeah, 11 o'clock tomorrow. If I happen to get away from doing things or get done early. Yeah, it's the new release. It's one of the newest tower defenses. It's pretty solid right now. I do recommend trying it out. It's a solid game. Sadly, though, if you haven't played it before, it's you're gonna be missing out on one of the exclusive units, which is Oni, and a shiny version of Obito, and it's called the Oni something. It takes 7 days to get it, but there's only 5 days left to get it, so you won't be able to get it in time, sadly. I will do a progression guide for that some point tomorrow night. That way, people can run through it easily. Best suggestion: just only summon on Kirito banner. Because Kirito, if you can get him to 6-star by so they have etherealizing in the game. It works a bit different. You consume other duplicates to star increase your unit. When it reaches 6 stars, it gets a bunch of bonus passives and extra stats. But if you get it to 6-star Kirito, which is the mythic unit, he carries you through a special game mode called Virtual Realm. He has a unique passive that when you select the Magician's Guard, he gets a bonus DOT damage, which lets him carry through the hardest version of that game mode, and grinding that game mode gets you the best support unit in the game, the Maid unit. I don't know, it's really nice. I do say it's when you get the chance, you can just I post the progression guide. You can watch that, and that'll help a little bit, because I was pretty lost because most of the progression guides did not explain what to go for all that well and what order to do things in. Which is why I plan to make one now that I understand the game well enough and gotten far enough to help others. Also, trait rerolls are a pain to farm. You need like a group of 4 people to go grind one of the current challenges, which is Ragna. The silver sword character from an anime. I'm trying to remember his name. He's the dude with the giant silver sword that floats behind him. It's literally fused into his spine in the show. I don't know if that helps. I just can't remember his name off the top of my head. But people grind to that because it gives 5 traits per run, and then you have a chance of getting his secret rarity unit. And then after 100 runs, you're guaranteed to get the unit. And he's really good if you evolve him and get like ruler as his trait, because he only has 1 placement, so you want to put ruler on him, which is their version of like Crusader or All-Star, if you, their mythic tier trait. If I don't live stream tomorrow, I will be putting out at least a progression guide video. So, I'll at least have something for people to watch while I'm dealing with life's inconveniences. Okay, but I will be calling it quits tonight. I was just joining for a short clip. I will be releasing content tomorrow, even if I don't go online live. Thanks for at least joining me for a little bit, and have a nice night, man. They're getting quick because admin abuse is no longer the best way to get income. It's no longer as helpful or good or even remotely worth, because you can get more income from other things. Because if you actually want to make currency in fish, your best bet is to farm a lot of the brand new North Star Whale and the Borealis Pines place for the secret. I'm going to try and stream tomorrow if I get time. If I'm not streaming tomorrow, I will be releasing a video tomorrow night. Honestly, the streaming just depends entirely on just how much I have to do, because I am still studying natural sciences and resources and college junk, so I'm usually swamped in classes. Not necessarily relics anymore. If you want relics, you're better off you're better off trading. If you also, the best relics are now the festive relic and the spooky relic and the eerie relic, which were limited time relics. So farm a bunch of festive relics before they go away. Those are going to be super helpful because they give you the gingerbread man and the peppermint. Peppermint is secondary and gingerbread man is primary. Gingerbread man gives you 40% bigger size, a chance to get gingerbread, which is a 8x multiplier. Peppermint is an 8x multiplier as well. Both of those are at 10% chances. And if you put them both on a Polaris Serenade, you will always, 90% of the time, you will catch a gingerbread, a peppermint, or a serene. And then in the background, you will be getting passively extra fish from the butterfly effect that gives you the 3x multiplier quiet. But I do have to call it quits though, because it is 2 in the morning my time. And thank you for joining me though for the short time I was on. I will do my best to stream tomorrow. You should see me at 10 to 11:30 stream. Should be around that time. But thank you for joining for tonight's short stream. I will do my best to stream tomorrow. Goodbye, everybody, and have a nice night.